Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and I know I'm 10 minutes late or so. We had a wonderful day in classes today. We had a full table full of people making things, and some people not making things, just hanging out with us. And that's always a great time. It's good to see people out again, getting really into the holiday spirit. Some people were making gifts. It was such a good thing. And I don't oftentimes get into the store too much on class day because that's usually a day that I have off to do other things. Um, but I knew that there were a ton of people in here, a ton. We had a full table, which was nice. And I wanted to come in. So I went to the supermarket and grabbed some donuts and brought in some donuts for everyone. And they already had some cookies here and they brought some wine. So everyone was just kind of hanging out, having a great time. And some of them were some of the people that we've had in classes for years. And I haven't gotten to see them in the last, few months probably. Some of them have had some issues and some things that have prevented them from coming. And sometimes I'm not here. So it was a good time just to come in and hang out and see everybody again. And it was really, really, really nice. And we all had a great time. So thank you if you are watching and you came into classes today. We really appreciate that. It's good to feel um, the the community again, right? We've had to, hold back on so many of our in-store programming things. We haven't had an art opening for so long. We haven't had, we used to get together when we had the Allegory Gallery design kits. We used to have unboxings of those kits, and we'd get together with people down here, usually our friends Allison and Laurel. They were two of the big supporters for the unboxing, and we'd unbox the kits and we'd have a whole video about it and just a fun time doing that. We haven't done that in such a long time. Um, we're just, classes are just starting to, the word's starting to spread that we have classes and people are starting to see that and start to come in again. We've had classes most of this year and it's just finally feeling like people are starting to see it. And here in the last month or so, or 2 or 3, people are starting to finally see that we have classes again. And, I don't think people understand sometimes when you have a small business and you stop doing something, the word gets out very quickly that you've stopped and that you're not doing it anymore. But when you start something again, the word does not spread very quickly. We started classes and we thought, oh, everyone's going to be waiting to get back to classes and we're going to have a full house of classes. And that does not happen. What happens is a very slow trickle of people start to come in and start to see that the classes are happening. And it's not like this rush to, yes, everyone's coming back into class. It doesn't happen like that. So we're very thankful to those who have started coming, both new friends and older friends alike, that are coming into classes again and are hanging out with us, because it's more than just the instruction. Our classes are, to me, it's about that community. It's about that feeling of, people care about you and you have friends around the table. It's not about the business. It's not about the money. Class days can be good business wise, and they can be very slow because if somebody buys beads one week, they bring them in the next sometimes. So it's not always about the business on that kind of thing. I like it when we have good business days, but the important thing on those kind of days and these class days and things that we do that we haven't done in a long time is the community spirit that you get. And it's just fun to be around people and people who are like-minded, people who like to create, people who like to do things, right? Bonnie says, hi, William. I'm home and feeling better on some good meds. Good. I'm glad. I was just going to get into that and see if you're out there or not. So I'm glad, Bonnie, that you are okay. Now, we are going to have our creative make-along tonight, which I don't know how quickly. I might have to have Andrew start the creative make-along while we're doing this. I don't know. I decided to show you some chain today. We have chain in store. And I wasn't going to do a live, And then I said, well, let's do a live. We had a lot of people in here. I have some energy. Let's do a live. So we're going to do this live. I'm going to go through this chain pretty quickly. I have a lot of it. I don't know if I'm going to show you all of it that I have out because of time constraints. But you can get chain in a lot of places, I know. But we sell our chain by the inch, and that makes it easy, I think, for people to not have to buy a lot of it if they don't need a lot of it. You can get just the right size that you need. So if you like any of this chain, you can order it by the inch. It's going to be the same thing. You can take a screenshot of what I'm showing you. The best way to do it, though, is going to be to take the screenshot and the SKU that I give you. That's going to be the easiest way for me, because sometimes the screenshots, when you send them by your phone or even any email right now, it condenses the picture sometimes so much that the quality is almost unviewable on my end. So especially with chain, when some of this chain is so similar, a screenshot's going to help me more determine kind of the general overall shape I'm looking for, or color even, and then the SKU will narrow it down for me. So I'm going to ask you for those. Let me see who's with us today. I don't want to take too long chatting in the beginning. Michelle's with us. Hello. Norma is with us. Marianne says, hey, William, but where are my donuts? Right? I have donuts here. Marianne, if you make the trip, they're right here on the table for you. I still have some. Suzanne is with us. AG Bead fam out there. Hello, Susan. Teresa is with us. Susie is with us. Suzanne says that color looks good on you, William. Thanks. I like this. I'm going to let you in on a secret. Normally, this is a night shirt. I actually bought this, and this is kind of one of the reasons I wore this today, because I've been thinking about this. I bought this shirt. We had I think it was for our New Year's Eve pajama party. So I bought this shirt and a pair of pajama pants that go with it. And we had our pajama party. So this is normally a night shirt for me, but the reason I did that, and I had to discuss it with Andrew throughout the day here to make sure his calendar didn't have anything, but we are going to do a New Year's Eve party again here in the physical store. So if you don't have, Andrew has always done this, even in New York. He was very good about, if he had friends who didn't have families or couldn't get home to their families, he would open his apartment or his house to people who need to celebrate or have friends around. So as we got together, we started doing that as well. And we even did it here in Bolivar. When we lived in our apartment, we opened our home to people who may not have family around them or weren't able to get back to their families, but were close to us. So we would do New Year's Eve gatherings. And over the years with the pandemic and things that we've gotten so busy, we've gotten away from that. But so we did that a few years before the pandemic. We did a New Year's Eve event, and it's a potluck. So you bring food. You can bring games. Some people bring board games. You can bring your crafts that you want to work on or your projects that you have. And we'll open the store probably around 8 or 9 p.m. And we will be here through midnight, through New Year's Eve, into the New Year Day in 2023. And if the conditions are dangerous, we'll keep the store open until the sun rises, or, you can bring sleeping bags. We can make little areas to sleep in if we need to. But we're going to open the store up for New Year's Eve, for a New Year's Eve party. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if we'll get anybody showing up or not, but I've had a few people come in asking if we're going to do it again. Since we've started classes back up, people know we're doing some things in store again. So I think we're going to do it. It's going to be fun, and I always love it. We all come in our pajamas, as comfortable as you want to be, with clothes. You got to wear the clothes still. But yeah, we come in pajamas, we hang out, everybody brings a dish of some kind of food. And we have food to eat all night, and chips and candy and, cookies and cakes and things that we can nibble on all night long. We just hang out together and drink wine and make stuff together. So I think it's going to be really good. So that's one of the reasons. Thank you, Suzanne. I'm glad I love this color too. But that's one of the reasons I wore this shirt today. Let's see here. Sandra is with us. Hello. June is with us. Bonnie says, I need chain. Good. I hope you'll like this. Suzanne says, doubtful for the make along, having a contractor over to discuss work on the house. It never ends. I know. Marianne went to pay Andrew. Good. Andrew is invoicing for the things that he had on his private timeline that he was selling that we discussed the other day. I think he made the money that he wanted to make to get the things. I don't know how much he needed to make, but I know for one of the biggest items, he made the money. So I'm glad for that. And he's probably going to be heading on a road trip soon to pick those up. And Marianne says, yum, 3-day-old donuts. You could make it in one day. Just drive fast and long, right? No, don't do that. It would be better, though, than me trying to ship you donuts, probably. So I don't know. Marianne, let's see. Oh, Susan says, looks like a nice sweater. Yeah, it's just like one of those little waffle long sleeve, almost like a long sleeve t-shirt, but a waffle knit. So it keeps me warmer. It's nice. Layering. I've been layering a lot lately. So I usually have like a t-shirt underneath. I didn't do that today. And then a long sleeve and then my sweater and then my scarf. And that has kept me fairly warm. I seem to be running hotter these days than normal. So I don't know. Sandra says, how sweet. I know a few people that do that for the holidays. It's nice. Bonnie says, that sounds nice. Cindy says, that sounds fun. Yeah. You know, I was talking about this today with some people in store too. The pandemic has hit a lot of people very hard. And some people have lost their family through it. Some people have been estranged from their family through it. I was just talking to someone today. They would go to see their family, but they have young kids, and the kids, are germ carriers. So their families had a hard time through the pandemic. They don't want to risk that again. So there are all different reasons. And some people are just estranged from their family, or they live in town or close and their family lives far away and they can't make it. So it's always fun to hang out with friends or friendly people and create that community feeling. I think the holidays can be very sad for some people. And, I've lost people near the holidays. We've lost pets near the holidays. It's a difficult time. And so we try to do anything we can to, not only improve our spirits, but to help out inside the community and improve spirits all around. Teresa, sounds like so much fun. Let's see here. Susie says, sounds like so much fun. William Jones, I see Andrews under my name. I don't know. He must be using my desktop. He says, I'm going to list more lots tonight. So Andrew's going to be listing more lots tonight. Andrew says, I don't know if we can ship food stuff to Canada. I know it'd be probably faster to drive here than it would to get to the mail anyway. Marion says it's a 32 to 36 hour drive at the speed limit. See, just stay awake. Drink lots of Red Bull. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. Michelle says, yeah, I can't see my family. Half of us have health issues. Yeah, it's really hard, right? And so, we're going to plan the New Year's Eve party. If any of you want to travel any distance to come hang out with us, you're all welcome too. So whether you're, further away from us or closer, you all are welcome. And like I said, it'll probably start around 8 or 9 at night. And we'll close the store in between a little bit to get ready for it and set up some tables and stuff for the food. And then we'll just have a party and hang out. Andrew says that, or William Jones says that's going to be me tomorrow. Lots of Red Bull. So I guess you're planning on leaving tomorrow to go get the stuff. I haven't even known yet. I don't know what Andrew's plans are. I never know. Marianne is working New Year's Eve, so she can't come. Well, we'll be thinking of you working while we're partying, Marianne. Let's see here. Cynthia says, my enemy, Red Bull. I used to love Red Bull, but it does not help my anxiety at all. So I do not drink that or any caffeinated beverages. Cynthia's asking if Andrew's coming to see them. Yeah, I don't know. Andrew was saying he's going to go a straight shot down and up. I don't know if that's what he's doing or if he's going to pop over and see them. I know he'll be seeing Cynthia and the crew in January. before Tucson and during Tucson, all during Tucson. So, oh, you'll be home by then, so that's good. That's good. You can still enjoy the New Year's Eve festivities, right? All right. I know I like to talk, but oh, the one thing I did want to say, if you didn't get your email, I know y'all are good supporters, so you probably are on our email list and you're probably on our text message list, and you probably all already know, but Beat in the New Year is settled. It's out. The calendar's out. If you missed it, check your email if you're on our email list. Check the text messaging. If you got a text message, if you didn't get any of that and you're not subscribed to any of that, go to our website and go to our blog. The first blog post right now, as it stands when this video was made, is the calendar for Beat in the New Year. Now there is a link, so you can grab the photo if you want to from that blog post, but also there's a link in the blog post that will download a PDF for you, or at least open it in your browser and you can download it. That PDF has links. So if you tap on the day, like one of the days is use silk in your design. So that's one of the challenges. That's actually, what is it? January 4th, to use silk in your design. So if you tap on that day with your pointer finger or your mouse, it will take you to our website and show you the, the things with silk. Sorry, I'm gonna get a drink. I don't know what just caught in my throat, but something did, making me cry. So you can go ahead and we had sparkling grape juice here, so I have sparkling grape juice. So you can go ahead and click on those things, and you can get that calendar now. And if you need to purchase anything for any of the any of the challenges, you can do that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's always fun. It's always fun, and I love to see what everybody makes. So New Year's Day is going to be make a pair of earrings. So if you all are coming to hang out with us New Year's Eve, we can all work on earrings together. That way you have one done already for New Year's Day. Let's see, Andrew says, I'm leaving early in the morning, so should be at Cynthia's house tomorrow night, and I'll stay until Monday. Monday? I thought it was right down and right back up. No, that's probably smart though. So Saturday you'll be gone, get to Cynthia's at night. Sunday you'll have a recouping day, and then start driving back Monday. That's good. That's less pressure. Cynthia says, is the thing tonight at 7? Yes. Yes. Creative Make-Along starts at 7 tonight, 7 to 9. Usually goes 2 hours. The link is in the Facebook group, the Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group. There's an event in that group that I've published. So you can go into that event and the link is there. I kind of buried it in an event because our group is public facing. And if I put a link in there, anybody can see it and anybody can join. And that's great, unless it's scammers or somebody giving us a flash show or something like that. So I try and bury it a little bit. So it's in the event. If you'd like to go into the event in the Facebook group, and you can do that and hang out with us for 2 hours. It is up to you what you want to make. There's no scheduled thing for this one. The pearls, the Allegory Gallery Design Challenge Mix pearls is going to be for January 20th. So that is also on our Beat in the New Year calendar. And I just happened to put work with friends, get together virtually with your friends to create on January 20th. So that is already built into the Beat in the New Year calendar as well. Let's see here. Michelle says the only silk I have is silk ribbon. Good, use silk ribbon. That's a good thing to use. Let's see here. Susie says, I love Monster Energy drinks, but they upset my stomach. Still can't give them up since I don't drink coffee anymore. Monster I never got into. Red Bull I liked, even though it's kind of disgusting. I don't know, but I kind of like it in some kind of way. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. Andrew says that is right down and right back up. I'm old, right? Yeah, right down and back up does not mean in the same day anymore for us. That means you go down, you take a little break, and then you come back up. Bonnie says, what are you making tonight? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make. I have no plans because my last few days have been so full of stuff. I haven't even thought about it. So I don't know. And like I said, Andrew may have to actually get us started on the creative make-along because I don't know if I'll be at the cottage in time when I finish this video and then head up there. So Andrew, you might have to start the creative make-along. But he knows how to do that. He's good at that. He's better than me at the emceeing or whatever you call it, right? So she is with us. Hello, thank you for joining us. Andrew says, hopefully if they flash us, they look nice, right? Now, we have to remember that we do broadcast this live into the Design Challenge group. So everything is broadcasted live there, but it is an open group too, so other people can see it. We're trying to get people to join that group and hang out with us. Y'all have been doing so great at showing us the things you're making. I love it. I shared some of them on the Allegory Gallery page today, just a few. And I'm going to try and get better about showing those too, so we get more people to get in the group and join us. And Andrew says, you have to stop early. I'm still in my pajamas. Well, that's okay. Just put on a shirt and go. Because I don't know if I'll be done in time. I have a lot of chain, and people here are saying they want chain. So I'm going to show you some chain today. So let's get started, okay? Look at his little baby cup. Look at his little baby cup. What is this? That's so we all don't get plastered during classes when we're making stuff, right? Why is my stand? Well, this is not good. Okay, something is wrong with my stand. No, they brought wine to class today. I was the one that didn't have wine, but they brought the wine to the class today. That's not even for that. What is for that? I guess there isn't a... This stand has like so many different places where you can adjust tension and stuff, but I can't see the one that actually adjusts the tension for this that's making my phone fall. So yeah, other people brought wine today to class. I did not have any wine. I had sparkling grape juice, but there was wine flowing for class today. Now, why did that not switch my camera? Don't act up on me. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. Susan says, and thank you for sharing my work. Thank you for showing us. I know I don't share that much. I always forget that our group is public until I start talking about these things. So today I remembered, and you all have been making great stuff, so I've been sharing it. And it's always nice. It's nice to see and nice to share stuff. Let's see. Suzanne says, that happened at a class locally. A beater imbibed too much, right? That sometimes happens. When you're having a lot of fun with friends, it's easy to get carried away, right? All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to start showing you some chain. And we'll do it until we can't do anymore. Because I have, like, look at all this chain. Look at all this chain. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of this chain, but we're going to get through some of it today at least. Okay, so I'm going to show you the chain, and I'm going to try and show you what it looks like, and I'm going to tell you the SKU. For example, this is 4828. It's sold by the inch. It's 20 cents an inch, 4828. It's a silver-plated chain, and these are mostly brass. They're super light, which is really nice. Super light, brass, silver-plated chain. And I'm going to show it to you like this, because that's about, I think, the best way to do it. And we're going to look at it. So if you want any of this chain, what you're going to do is you're going to send me a screenshot of the chain like this. This is the preferred way. We'll work around any other ways you send us information, but the preferred way is to send a screenshot of this so that you can, so I can kind of see that. And when you send your screenshots, if your phone or your device gives you an option to send a small file attachment or a large file attachment, if you can, please send the large one. When you send small ones, sometimes they are so small that I can't blow them up and I can't see actually what kind of chain it is, for example. So we're going to send an attachment like this, and then you're going to let me know that that's 4828, and then you're going to tell me how many inches you want, because it's sold by the inch. It's 20 cents per inch. And if you want 2 inches, if you were just doing an extender, I can cut you 2 inches. If you want 30 inches, I have 30 inches on a lot of these, all right? You'll see the ones that I'm low on. This one I have a good bit of. All right, so that's number 1. I should have made lot numbers, which made this even easier, but that makes it messy here at the store. I can't put them back, and it fills up my whole table all day. All right, the next one is this one. This is a super popular one. It has like the 5 circles, and then it's like dot, 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 dash. Dot, 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 dash. I don't know what that is in Morse code, but it's like 5 little circles and then a long oval. And this is in silver. And this one is 4847, and it's 55 cents per inch. 4847, 55 cents per inch. And on things like this, I always generally round up. I'm going to round up on your inches a little bit when I cut. All right. This is a super popular chain. I happen to love this chain a lot. I like this one. I point this one out to people quite often. Next one is a pretty big chunky one. This is a big chain. I don't have a lot of it left, as you can see. So if you're interested in this one, you can let me know. This is really big. I actually don't have a SKU for this one, but it's 65 cents an inch. 65 cents an inch. And it says nickel curb chain. Curb chain. 65 cents an inch. And this is a silvery nickel color, not the bright silver like the other ones I was showing you. Let me put that one aside for a moment. This next one, this is $1.10 per inch. $1.10 per inch, 4831. And I love this design. So it looks like that from the side. Really pretty. So what it is it's like an 8 that has a loop around it, and then the 2 sides are put inside the loop. Beautiful chain, $1.10 per inch. This is some hefty chain, so it's a little more expensive, and it's 4831. We have never done chain on our lives because it's a little bit messy to do, and it takes a little bit of time, but I figured, hey, we haven't done it before, let's do it now, right? Let's do it now when I'm pressed for time. Why not? William, the first one, can you throw that up real quick again? I don't remember which the first one was. Was it this one? I think it was the regular one, right? This one, 4828. Even if you don't get a screenshot, at least tell me the color, like silver and the SKU, 4828. And that much will help me figure it out. All right, so that's that. Next one, 20 cents per inch. This is 4842. This is a very small, this is kind of regular chain. It's circles in circles, circles attached to circles. It's a smaller chain, yet still not too small for some jump rings, right? That's the hard part sometimes, is finding jump rings that go through these to make the ends. So this one, I know you can still fit some jump rings through. 20 cents per inch, 4828 for this little silver chain. And remember, if you'd like to purchase any of these, the best thing to do is take a screenshot and also include the SKU 4842 on this one, 4842, and how many inches you want. All right. And most of these, what you're seeing on here, like this was a 25-foot spool. So we don't buy giant spools because we're a small store, so we don't always sell giant spools worth of chain. And we'd rather offer you, just like when we buy strands, we'd rather offer you an assortment rather than a lot of any one thing. This chain is wonderful too. It's super light, like it's big, but it's super light, super light. And this is 4830, sold by the inch, 35 cents an inch. 35 cents an inch, 4830. Nice, light, but big loops. And this is one, that you could put silk through. Like Michelle was saying, you only have silk ribbon. You can weave silk ribbon through the chain. I've shown that a few times on our lives. And then that way, that's a way you can use silk in your design, which is January 4th, Beat in the New Year challenge, to use silk in your design in some way. So you could take silk ribbon and weave it through your chain to decorate the chain. All right. Let me see here. This one's taped up. Taped up again. This one is 95 cents per inch. These are little kind of metal discs, and they are textured discs. They have like kind of a little wave texture to them. And these are 4827 is the SKU, 4827. And this is a really lovely chain when you use it. I like how it falls together and how it just hangs. It's such a pretty chain. So that is 95 cents per inch, and that is 4827. 4827. Now, I'm just letting you know, if I get a lot of orders for this chain, it is going to take me a little while to get it cut and get it all sorted for y'all. So don't expect this like in super speedy time, but I will work hard at getting it as quickly as I can for you. Next up is this large paperclip chain. This is 4834 silver, and this is 80 cents per inch. I'm trying to stick with the silvers first. We're going to go in color order, kind of. So again, all this chain is super light. This is not heavy chain at all, because it's a brass start, and then it's silver plated or gold plated or gunmetal color plated. Those are mainly the three that we have. So this is 4834, the large silver paperclip chain, 80 cents per inch. So let me know how many inches you want if you request any of these. Don't forget that part, because I'll have to come back to you and be like, what size do you want? And then you're going to have to go back and research all over again which ones you actually requested. Next up is this, and I don't know if you can see that. It's very small. It's very small. And I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. This system does not allow it. But this is a really pretty chain. The one thing I will say about this is it does get difficult. You might have to make your own jump rings that are thin enough to get in here if you purchase this kind of chain. Because I don't think I have jump rings that are thin enough. You need small gauge jump rings to finish that off. But it is beautiful chain, and we've sold a lot of it. I don't have a ton left, but this is 20 cents per inch, which is a great price actually for this. It's a beautiful chain. I hope you can kind of see what it looks like. It's hard to even describe, but it's a really pretty chain. 4838 is the SKU. 4838, 20 cents per inch only. Beautiful silver chain. Silver plated chain. Silver colored chain. I don't want to confuse anybody. It's not like these are sterling chain, not at this price. Next up, we have this kind of a smaller kind of paperclip-like chain. This is 4843. 4843. and that's 25 cents per inch. 25 cents per inch. Beautiful. I don't know if it's better if I put it down, if I hold it. You can all let me know. All right. So that is 4843, 25 cents per inch. And I am going a little quickly through these. So you can always watch the replay if you need to. I don't think we're going to run out unless somebody does like a lot of inches here. But I do want to try and make sure that I am at least available for the beginning or early-ish beginning of the Creative Make-Along tonight. Like I said, I hope Andrew can run up and start that if we need to, because I have a lot of chain. I have a lot of chain to show you. Now here's kind of almost the same one as I just showed you. It's nearly the same size. This is the last one. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit more substantial than the last one. Bonnie says, really nice selections. Thank you. We try to pick the fun stuff, the stuff that, you know, that we think we would use, as we always do. 4836. 4836 is this SKU, 40 cents an inch. Paperclip-like silver, a little more substantial than the other that I just showed you. But yeah, so we've had this one, just to show you. We've had this one, which is a little bit smaller, and then we've had the big one right there. So 3 different sizes in that. If you like that style, I know a lot of people like that style. And like I said, we sell by the inch because we want you to be able to choose how much you want. You know, there's nothing worse, I think, than being forced to buy, like, sold by the, you know, some people sell these by the foot, some people sell them by the meter. Sometimes you don't need that much. And we certainly don't buy large, giant spools of this. So selling it by the inch is the most economical, I think, for everybody. Again, that was 4836, 40 cents an inch. Now, this is probably one of my very favorites. And we have this, I believe, in silver and in gold. And we'll get to the gold here soon. But this I love. It has these are filled in. They're like little silver discs. And these are or coins almost. They're tapered at the edges, but they are part of the design of the chain. So they are solid in there. Every 2 loops or so, there's a solid piece, which I think is really pretty. And if you want something that just adds a little bit of interest to your chain, but you don't want to, you know, hand wire wrap something in there, it's perfect. And it adds a nice flash because it reflects that silver nicely. So 4833 is this chain, is the SKU, and it's 70 cents an inch. 4833, 70 cents per inch. Okay, have I done all the silver? Because inevitably I will do it all and then I will say, I missed a silver right here. No, I have a few more silver to go. So let's pull these. Let me see if I have these. These are silver. This is silver. And this one is silver. Okay. Next up, we have this chain. This is kind of cool because it's almost like a boxy chain. It's these pieces that are folded over and then wrapped within one another. So it's really cool. It stays that size, right? It doesn't smush. So it's a little bit of a boxier chain, a little bit more substantial, takes some visual area up. 4829, and it's 60 cents per inch. 4829, 60 cents per inch. And this is a slightly darker silver than some of the others. Some of the others are very shiny silver color. And this one, we've actually never sold any of. Look at that. How can it be? Because it's super cool. I think this is kind of a throwback kind of chain, because I remember growing up, people would wear chain like this a lot. So this is 5459, 60 cents an inch. It's a silver, but it's a darker silver. It's like an antique silver. I'm going to say antique silver. That's a better word. Antique silver. It is 60 cents an inch. 5459 is the SKU. All right. There's that one. Next up. This is kind of along the lines of that dot dot dash thing again. There's 3 loops, 3 small circles, or well, not quite circles, small ovals together, and then a large oval, then 3 small ovals and a large oval. And this is 20 cents an inch, 4845. 4845. Very pretty. I like when there's variation a lot of times in the chain. I think that creates an amazing look. And then this one is just kind of a plain basic loop-to-loop chain. But still very nice. 4839 is the SKU on this one. 4839 is the SKU on this one, and it's 20 cents per inch. Now remember, if you're just tuning in, you'd like to purchase any of this, I'm asking you for a screenshot, as well as the SKU, as well as how many inches you want for each one. All right, and please, if you have the option when you send that screenshot, send it high res. Don't send it low or medium. Send it high so that I can see it. Because sometimes those low res images come across very small and I can't make it out. And my eyes are still pretty good, thankfully, but still, it's still pretty hard sometimes. This is another kind of a basic chain in a slightly smaller size. 4826. 4826. 20 cents per inch. This is the kind of chain you're not going to go wrong with, right? Because it's a basic chain. Basic chain. 4826, 20 cents per inch. And then this one, these are super pretty. I don't know how to describe these. It's as if someone took a loop, like an oval, and it was kind of a round wire, and they smashed it down on the edges, and you get that really bright flash. So it's like you took a loop of wire and smashed the edges down, and then you get a flash on it. So this is really, I like this one a lot. I like the chains that are flashy. What can I say? What can I say? This is only 15 cents per inch, 15 cents, 15 cents, 4844. 4844 is the SKU. 15 cents per inch. How are y'all liking these? You like this? You like these selections? I know Bonnie said they're nice selections. Hopefully y'all like them too. And the last, I think, of the silvers, unless I've missed something, is this itty bitty, teeny tiny. No, it's not a polka dot bikini. It's a chain. This chain, I will say I do not have the ends for. You need special ends for these, and I don't have them right now. So you may have them, if you can even see what kind of chain this is. I forget the name of this, which would be really helpful. But it's 4846, 15 cents per inch. And this is a chain, like it doesn't bend, like it's very machined in a way that it only flexes so far. And I know a lot of these, like growing up, I know a lot of guys' necklaces were made with this kind of chain. I just happen to remember that because I think I had one like that and just had like a simple pendant on it, but I don't have the ends again for these. So you need to have the ends to use them. But 15 cents an inch, 4846. And again, this is one of those videos you probably don't have to send me an email for every single one. You can combine it at the end because I doubt we're going to run out. You know, it's always possible. We could run out, but we have a good bit of chain. We have a good bit of chain, but I'd like to sell some of it. We can get in touch with our supplier and have them come in again, pick out some different chain. I like that too. Snake chain, Soshi. Yes, thank you. Snake chain. That's the name. I think it is called snake chain. That rings a bell. Tiny, tiny snake chain. Okay. Again, Sandra says almost tiny herringbone. Kind of, right? Now I also have that same one. This is it again in the this kind of matte gold, satin gold, I'm going to say. Satiny gold color. It is 4803, so we're into the gold now, some of the gold. 4803. That one looks great with earrings, says Michelle. Yes, you can do little you know, you can hang it, you can almost make a tassel out of this if you hang a bunch of them together and group them somehow. I don't have the ends again for all of that, but it's nice chain. It's 4803 if you want the gold color, and it's 20 cents for the gold. 20 cents per inch. And you just need to let me know how many inches you want. The gold is going to be a little bit expensive in general compared to the silver. That plating is a little bit more expensive usually. 4803, 20 cents per inch. And then you'll recognize this one as well. We had this in silver. We also have it in this satin gold. 4832, 4832 at $1.25 per inch. All right. And the ones that we had before in silver, I'm not going to spend too much time on them. So we're going to go a little more quickly. 4832, $1.25 per inch in the satin gold. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love that satiny gold color. Okay, this is the one where I told you they kind of smash down the edges. We have this in the satin gold as well. This is what it looks like on the spool. I should show you on the spool too, because it's really pretty. It's not as flashy in the gold because the gold's a little bit of a satiny matte color compared to that shiny silver, but it's very pretty still and adds interest to the chain. It's 4806 and it's 20 cents per inch. 4806, 20 cents per inch. If you're just tuning in, the way you purchase these from us is, and I didn't even put up our email. You take a screenshot of what you like. Please send it in a high resolution photo screenshot. Don't let if it asks you, do you want to send, because I know my iPhone, when I attach photos, it says, do you want to send these in small, medium, or large, or original size? The large or original size is the best. So if your phone asks anything like that, please send them large or original size. 4806 is the SKU. Please send that along with it. And then also tell me how many inches you want, because this is priced by the inch, 20 cents per inch. All right. And here, let's see if I can find the end. Can't find the end. Where are you? There's an end. Somebody wrapped this one up too good. Somebody, probably me, wrapped this up way too good. Let's try and get some of it out there for you. All right, so this is that large but very, very, we had this in the silver, right? This is the silver. We have it in the matte gold as well, the satin gold. It's 40 cents. The silver was 35 cents an inch, generally about 5 to 10 cents more an inch for the gold. We have this one, Super, super light. Super, super light. Brass with a satin gold plate. 4797 is the SKU on this one. 4797, 40 cents per inch. All right. Like I said, if we had it in the silver, I'm not going to spend too much time on it in the gold, just because we got to get moving. I got to run up to I got to go home, feed the cats, then run up to the cottage and do the creative make along with you all. Okay, we also had this in silver. This is that kind of wavy textured flat circles. This is $1.05 an inch. $1.05 per inch. And it is 4808. I just love how this one lays. That's fun. $1.05 an inch, 4808. Whoops, that was almost a mistake. We'll throw that down, unroll it all the way across the floor. Now this is a really fun one. I don't have much of it left. Halloween took a lot of this one, but this is a skull chain. This is skull chain in the satin gold color. It's 4801, $1.50 per inch. $1.50 per inch, 4801. Skull chain. Not much left in that spool. Andrew says, that's my favorite, right? That's my favorite. Yeah, we tried to get this in silver too, but we never got it. I don't know if they were back ordered, so maybe next time we'll try and get it in silver too again. So again, 4801, $1.50 per inch. Next up, we had this in the silver too. This is that more substantial one. This is one of the heavier chains. It's not super heavy, but it is definitely one of the heavier chains that we have. It's very, as you can see, they're very thick pieces of metal. And they're very well plated, I will say. They look really good in this size. And this is 75 cents an inch. It's 5458. 5458. And not much of it left. It's a popular one in this color because I think it's because this color looks so good with this chain, this satiny gold color. 5458, 75 cents per inch. And this is kind of a basic chain here. 30 cents an inch, 4796. 4796. Kind of a basic chain in the satin gold. 4796. This one, it's a solid brass chain. This is one of the few that we sell by the foot. It's $10 a foot. It's big. It's a heavy chain. It's a heavy chain. But if you need something heavy, even if it's just for a craft project, maybe not jewelry, but maybe you want something to hang potted plants or something like that, this is a nice heavy chain. It is sold by the foot, $10 a foot on this one, if you like that. And I actually have no SKU, just solid brass chains. If you say solid brass chain, $10 a foot, I'll know which one you mean, or I'll figure it out, right? I love this one. This is super light. This is more of a super, like, this is a shiny gold. Shiny gold. Andrew says, I like that for the base of a charm bracelet. Yes, that one is also great for a charm bracelet. That way it's nice and thick and heavy, but it's definitely nice and sturdy. This one is $1.60 per inch. No, this is $1.60 per foot. We got the wrong label on this one. This is an older spool, so we were selling them by the foot at one point, and then we decided to sell by the inch. So this is $1.60 per foot, and it's 3933. It's a brighter colored gold. You can see it's that kind of brassy gold color, if you like that. But it is a very basic chain, super, super duper light. So this one again is 3933, but it's not by the inch, it's by the foot. Missed that when we made that label. I said, that's a very light chain for being $1.60 an inch. That's why it's $1.60 a foot. Next up, back to this satiny gold color, another basic chain, a little smaller than the other one. This one is 25 cents an inch, 4804. 4804. 25 cents an inch. All right. Now we had this one in the silver, more in the gunmetal, the antique silver color, I think this was. And this is that one that kind of has that loop that's folded over. This is a boxy kind of chain. It's not flat at all, but it has a lot of depth and dimension to it, which I really, really appreciate. When you're looking for something a little bit different, you don't want the flat chain or something like that. This is really nice. It's 65 cents an inch, and it's 4795. 4795 is the SKU. If you're just tuning in, the way you purchase these is send us a screenshot, hopefully a high resolution screenshot, so I can zoom in if I need to. And so you'll send the screenshot along with the SKU, which this one is 4795, along with how many inches you want. Unless it's by the foot, then send me how many feet you want. Okay. 4795 for this chain. It almost looks like a bicycle chain or something. I like that a lot. This is a small but basic chain. And this is 4807. 4807. This is getting to the size where larger, I just lost my word, larger gauge jump rings may have a hard time making it through these loops. So you want to make sure you have a smaller gauge jump ring. 4807, 25 cents per inch, but a beautiful basic chain in that satin gold. This is like standard basic chain. Okay. This chain is getting a little bit wild in its spool. Okay, this is kind of a it's kind of an antique. This is an antique gold color, or almost an antique brass. It's probably what the A be, antique brass. This is 4835, antique brass color, 85 cents an inch. It's that nice big chain, but super duper light. Super duper light. So again, 85 cents an inch, 4835, antique brass, colored, plated. Here's this one in the silver. I said I can't really describe it. It's hard to describe how it looks. It's kind of almost a little bit twisty looking. There's a little bit of a twist to it. This is 30 cents an inch, and it's 4805 in this antique satin silver, or satin gold. What am I talking about? Satin gold. It's a satin Hamilton gold. 4805, 30 cents per inch. And again, the satin Hamilton gold. This is the same one we had in silver that had the 3 small loops and then the large loop. 3 small loops and then the large loop. And this is 4800 is the SKU, 4800, and it's 25 cents per inch. 25 cents per inch. And like I said, if you're ordering these, please don't be upset if it takes me a little while to get through your order. They do take a little bit of time. Not only to find them in our stack of chain, but to cut them and invoice for them. We had this in silver too, but it's really beautiful in this satin Hamilton gold color. This is the one that has the solid piece I was talking about. There are 2 loops and then a solid piece. And it's really pretty chain. It has a good effect to it when you use it. And this is 4802, 75 cents per inch. 4802, 75 cents per inch. $4802, 75 cents per inch. All right. And don't forget, if you're sending anything in to us, send a good high-res screenshot along with the SKU that I'm giving you and the amount of inches or feet, if that's applicable, that you would like. Bonnie says, got my order in. Thanks, William. Thank you so much. Hello, Donna, joining us. Thank you for joining in, Donna. All right. This is another basic chain, but instead of circles, these are ovals. Basic oval chain. 4798 in the satin Hamilton gold. 4798, 25 cents per inch. 25 cents per inch. 4798. And I think this is the last of the gold. Well, I have one more after this. This is that 5 dots and a dash. So 5 little rounds and a dash in the satin Hamilton gold. 4799, 60 cents per inch. 4799, 60 cents per inch. Love this one so much. You can see I don't have much on the spool. I sell a lot of this one because I like it. I like it. I point it out to people all the time. And the last gold one I have is the Evil Eye chain. The Evil Eye chain in gold. This is 5452, 95 cents per inch. 5452, 95 cents per inch. Evil Eye chain. The kids love this one right now. And I've got a little bit left. A little bit left on that spool. All right. Next up, we're going to look at some crystal chain. This is crystal chain. It's already wire wrapped. You don't have to do the wire wrapping on it. This is 5457 is the SKU for the clear crystal with the silver chain. 50 cents per inch, 5457. And this is all wire wrapped. These are wrapped wires. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see, and you'll see when you get it. It is wrapped chain. It's just like it's been hand wire wrapped for you, but you don't have to do that work. All right, crystal chain, only 50 cents per inch. Crazy, right? 50 cents an inch for that work. 5457. And we have that crystal chain. I'm going to show you in various colors. All right, the crystal chain, I'm just going to put it out like this. That way you can let me know if you want any of those colors. We have the crystal clear. It has an AB finish on it. We have the red. We have so we'll call that like a garnet. We have like an emerald color. We have like a light blue, and we have like the turquoise color. So if you want any of those, just take a screenshot of that and let me know. Those are easy. I don't need the SKUs and all that, but let me make sure they're all, I think, the same price. They're all 50 cents per inch. They're all 50 cents per inch. Michelle says crystal chain is perfect for making chokers, right? It's good for a lot of stuff. Just a simple bracelet, just make it, put a lobster claw on it and sell it for more. At 50 cents an inch. A lot of people are starting to do these very basic. I don't know if you've seen this lately, but a lot of designers and things are doing these very thin, very basic, but kind of stackable bracelets. And they just gather them up. So these could be used for that. Done. Just put a lobster claw on it and you're done. Sell it. That's the kind of thing I like to do. Make that quick money. Make the quick money. I forgot this one. This is the Evil Eye chain in silver. So we have it in gold and we have it in silver. I thought we sold out of the silver, but we still have a little bit left. This is 4837. 4837. 85 cents. 85 cents an inch. Okay, so there's that. And then the last colorway that I have is gunmetal. I'm losing my mind today, everyone. I'm losing my mind. It's been a long few days for me. We have this 4821, 4821, and this is 20 cents an inch. This is that chain in gunmetal that is squished on the two sides, and it has that beautiful flash because of that. It's like squished flat. So 4821 in the gunmetal. And then we have this small snake chain, the snake chain 4822. 4822 in the gunmetal, 15 cents an inch. That's that snake chain. We have this larger, light, but large chain. This is 4821, 35 cents an inch in the gunmetal. Now, if you're just tuning in, I see a few numbers going up. If you're just tuning in, the way you claim these items is by sending us a screenshot, a high resolution screenshot, so I can zoom in good and make sure I got the right chain. But also, in case it comes across as a low resolution, please also send us the SKU along with those, 4812. Not just a picture of the SKU, write that number down in your email so that I can cross-reference both those things. And then also send us the number of inches or feet if it's sold by the foot. We only have a few sold by the foot. Most of them are sold by the inch. These are 35 cents an inch. And you can send that all to info@allegorygallery.com. All right. This is a basic chain in gunmetal. And that is 4818, 20 cents an inch. 4818, 20 cents per inch. Basic gunmetal chain. This is that one that's hard to explain what it actually is. A little bit of twisted kind of look. This is 4819, 4819, 20 cents. 4819, 20 cents per inch. Bonnie says, take into account I'm on drugs right now. Yeah, don't worry. We'll make it work if there's anything weird in that email. 4819, 20 cents an inch. We're just glad you're doing okay. Whoops, come on. Some of this chain is hard to get wrapped back up. Okay, here's that triple and then single oval. Triple oval, single oval. 3 small ones, 1 large one. And this one is 4825 is the skew. 4825, 20 cents per inch in the gunmetal color. In the gunmetal color. And then here's 4824. 4824, basic chain, 20 cents per inch in the gunmetal. I'm seeing the clock. I'm speeding up a little bit. I'm sorry. You can always replay this video or skip ahead or skip back if you need to on YouTube or Facebook once it's published. But I'm looking at the clock and I need to make sure that I can help hopefully get the creative make-along going. If Andrew can't make it up there, he's saying he might have a hard time making it up there. So this is 4820, 25 cents an inch. And this is the small paperclip chain in gunmetal, 4820. Here's kind of that wavy pattern hammered discs. And this is 95 cents an inch, 4851 in the gunmetal. 4851. This is the one I like so much. 4851. Next up, this is that dimensional chain, I'll call it. Nice thick chain, but super light, just a different kind of look. And this is 4814, 55 cents. 4814, 55 cents. Look at that gunmetal. That's beautiful in that chain. That's really, it looks like I think this is when I said it looks like bicycle chain. Really pretty, but nice and light. 4814. You're not going to get a backache wearing that, which is nice, right? It's always nice not to get a backache when you wear your jewelry. This is the tiny chain. Simple chain, but tiny chain. 4823 is the skew. 4823. And it's 20 cents per inch. This is the one you'll probably need smaller gauge smaller gauge jump rings to get through there. And then we have this one, kind of a basic chain, but larger. This is 20 cents an inch only again. 4813. 4813, 20 cents per inch. All right, and the last one I have for y'all tonight is this one, which is the gunmetal version of the one that has the solid pieces in between. So 2 links and then a solid, 2 links and then a solid. And you get that beautiful kind of texture from it. And some of that flash, because that gunmetal is a little bit flashy, which is nice, but not overstated. 70 cents an inch, 4817 is the skew. 4817. We've had this in silver, in the satin gold, and now in the gunmetal. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Let me flip the camera around, say a quick goodbye, and then I got to run up to the cottage. Well, first I got to feed the cats, and then I got to run up to the cottage and get the creative make-along going with Andrew tonight. So, and all of you, maybe. Some of you at least. So thank you all so very much for tuning in. I'm going to go real quick now. So like I said, send us the screenshot in high res. Try and send it the highest res you can, because when I zoom in on some of them, I have to zoom in on to see the chain links. And sometimes when programs send it low quality or even medium, it's not zoomable and it's distorted. That makes it hard. So send a high res if you can. Send also the SKU number separate, not just in the picture, because sometimes if you can't zoom, you can't see that either. Send the SKU numbers separately with your photos, and then also send us how many inches you want, and send that here to info@allegorygallery.com. All right. No speeding, William. Yeah, I'm not going to speed, but we got to get there. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to see most of you, maybe at least some of you, in just a few minutes, starting around 7 p.m. for the Creative Make-Along on Zoom tonight in the Design Challenge group, okay? So have a great night if I don't see you there, and if I do see you soon. All right, bye everybody.